Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dark Avenger Live. This is episode number 122. Man, this show just keeps going and going. I wonder what we should do, maybe a Marvel Legacy. I keep thinking, Marvel's doing their Legacy thing. It'd be really cool if we added up all the live shows that we've done on Frontline, on Dark Avenger Inc., and on this channel, and on my old channel, and see what number we get up to. We'd probably be in like the 200-300, and then make that Dark Avenger Live's official number, because that's technically where we're at with Dark Avenger Live. But that's just something I'm thinking about, and that's just my opening conversation for waiting everybody to come in. So, this was a very light week for comics. I will definitely start us off with that. It was a very, very, very light week. We had, I think, 3 annuals from DC, 2 of which I've read, which I am reading. I read only 1 so far. And then, what's up, Tevya? And then Marvel has the next episode of the event, which is Secret Empire, and a few other, I think there's one connecting event, and one, I think it's Uprise. I still got a few to read, and then there's Hulk. So it's a very light week. I'm very happy about that, too. It gives me a kind of a break this weekend as far as reading. What's up, Tevya? Tevya's in the comments. I don't know if I said what's up, Tevya, yet, because I got interrupted. And then it throws me off. It throws me off something off. I'm trying to fix this. I apparently busted the middle. Oh, no, it's fine. Made a little clanky clank noise. So this week has been a very, very light week reading-wise. However, release-wise, I've got my book that came out this week. I Find Secret Empire issue. I thought it was pretty good, actually, Tevya. I actually just posted my review for that and Old Man Logan. So if you're watching this live, maybe you'll want to slide over to those reviews and check those out. I think, now, Tevya, I know what you, Tevya says the artwork didn't help. I got to be honest with you, Tevya, man. I disagree. I think Andrea Sorrentino's artwork fit really nicely. I wish I had the books. I reviewed my book through Comixology. I have a physical book coming. It should be here tomorrow, which is what I'm going to mention now. The whole video should be tomorrow with or without the Midtown books. I'll just make mention of them. Jeremy Renfro in the comments as Soda Renfro, the clown that just don't give a damn. He will kill you. He will kill you dead. But anyway, big news outside of what's out from the big 2, Celestial Falcon. Launch party happened, and Celestial Falcon issue number 1 dropped this week. And you woke up because somebody woke you up, didn't you?
No, I was trying to look for my glasses.
Yeah, he was asleep. He was asleep. So Celestial Falcon did drop. Pre-orders sold out, which I'm very happy. Thank everybody who was part of that pre-order hype. And now orders are officially available and starting to go out as well. There are a ton of orders that are being made already. Thank everybody so much. MT in the comments now. Oh, you're rewatching 2003 TMNT? Nice. Congrats on your comic. Thank you, Tevya. I appreciate that. So, yeah, today was a light week in reading, but not a light week in events. So, Celestial Falcon officially dropped. I had a really nice, I don't know anybody who's following me on Facebook and Twitter, not Twitter, Instagram. You saw that I got a really awesome birthday cake, which was basically the cover of Celestial Falcon issue number 1. We got the book that's out. There's going to be some other stuff that hopefully will be at my place soon that I'll be able to talk about. Nothing yet. So I'm going to X that out for now. But yeah, so there's a lot going on Celestial Falcon wise. I'm really trying to push it. If you haven't ordered a copy yet, hopefully you will, and definitely get the word out. Tevya, that's you. You literally, everywhere I go, I find you somewhere. Get the word out. And I'm working on it. I'm working on something funny. I don't want to say what it is yet because I got to work on it. I got to do a few things with it, but I will be doing that soon. We got Jay in the comments. Pre-sales went out. Yep, the pre-orders did go out today. Any orders from today on will be sent out on June 18th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They will start shipping out on June 19th. Thank you, Jay. I thought it was June 19th, and I was like, 18th? I'll try my best. Good. Good. And Jay, what's up, man? Glad to have you in the comments. We got SM Dow H9. I'm just going to call you SM Down. So what's up, man? How you doing today on this lovely Friday? It was a very nice Friday. Very nice. The nice weather is finally here.
Yeah.
Jay, how is it in Philly? Is it nice and warm in Philly yet? because I know that the temperature difference, there's a little bit of a difference. Pre-sales of what on sale today? My Celestial Falcon issue #1 pre-order sold out, and now we're doing order sales. That they went on sale on June 1st, not today, but June 1st they went on sale, which was yesterday. Pretty nice conversation with Dan Slott. We talked about Superman and which soup books he wrote. Oh, nice, man. That's really cool. Beautiful day. Awesome, man. Chris, look up the episode of Ninja Turtles called Insane in the Membrane. I know that episode. MT, you're talking to the TMNT master. That is very high and mighty titling. So let's just say I've watched TMNT. I know the episode you're talking about. The only TMNT I have not kept up with is the 3D one. You wrote a comic or drew a comic or both? Wrote it. Co-wrote it. All right. The comic series was created by me. Arc 1 is written by me and Brandt, and the art is by my good friend Lucas Santos. There you go. So it's created by me, written by me and Brandt. Brandt Fowler, Comic Frontline. I'm sure you know who Brandt is. Everybody knows who Brandt is. He's that guy. He's the guy. He's not the bad guy. He's not the good guy. He's the guy. And then the artwork, like I said, is done by Lucas Santos, because I couldn't draw a picture to save my life, dude. I couldn't draw a picture to save my life. Available now, Etsy.com/Last Ember Press. He's nice when you're not criticizing his book, really. He's very nice. Jeremy, I met him at New York Comic Con 2 years in a row. Remember that time we met him and he was walking to that panel that was upstairs for CBR, and he stopped. He said, come walk with me. And we walked with him all the way to the door, and we were talking. Very nice guy. And then the next time we saw him in Artist Alley, and we sat there and we talked with him at the table for a bit. He didn't want to do an interview because he's been interviewed out. He was interviewed out that day. But very nice to talk to. Very, very nice to talk to. Anyone who pre-ordered Celestial Falcon issue #1, those books. Yep, those books shipped out yesterday. That's right. Or today. Today or yesterday. One of those days. Oh, Jay just repeated what he said, and then he put the link. Will the Comic Frontline people review the comic? SM down, that's up to whoever's on Frontline. I'm not reviewing my own book. I know Brandt's not going to review the book because he wrote it with me. So we'll see. Tom King, cool. We talked about his Morbid Vision run. Oh, you talked with Tom King also? Nice. Very nice. I've never talked with Tom King, so I wouldn't know. I did read Venom issue 150. It was not as bad as you think, Tevi. I mean, it wasn't good. It was my second to worst pick, but I mean, I don't know what you want. First, you said you want Eddie Brock back. I remember you said that way back when Flash was, what do you call it, was in the book. You wanted the original Venom back. Now you got the original Venom back and you don't like it. Dude, make up your mind. I can't since I'm the... Yep, that's right. Jay works the PR for 529 Last Ember Press. He does the PR for Frontline, so Jay can't do it either. Can you give a synopsis of the comic plot? Main character, Celestial Falcon, superhero. I really don't... See, here's the thing, SM Down, and I said this on the Q&A. You know what? I'll give you the what if, but honestly, I would say go watch the Q&A because we talk a little bit about it. But right now, the first story arc is the introduction of the characters, the introduction to the universe, the introduction to what the main plot is, and the introduction to what you're going to be seeing in the book. So I'm really not giving too much detail away about the book. However, I like to put it this way. Imagine there's a war going on between pure good and pure evil. Meet Chris and his friends just before their world is about to change forever. There you go. That works too. But also, imagine there's a war going on, good and evil, but you don't know about it, I don't know about it, he don't know about it, nobody knows about it. It's happening behind the scenes. It's a secret war kind of deal. No pun intended for Marvel, please. We aren't talking about Marvel, but it's a war that's going on behind, in the shadows. And now imagine you become part of that world. You get introduced to that war. But there are rules. Even if there are no rules, there's invisible rules. And what happens when you join? What happens when you are injected into that? And then what happens even further if you break one of the rules? Changes the field, doesn't it? This book goes through that motion in this first arc, and then from there expands a new world with new people, new heroes, new villains, new everything. And I'm leaving it at that for now. because SM Down, I want everybody who reads this first arc to be introduced to the world, the characters, and where the plot is going as they're reading it, instead of basically saying, okay, it's this character, that character, this character, this happens, he becomes a hero this way, and then to infinity and beyond. I want you guys to experience the beginning as the characters experience the beginning. I like doing the what if because it's true. In this book, there is a war of pure evil and pure good going on, and the main character gets thrusted into that, and then what happens next? What would you do? What will he do? You have to read to find out what he would do, but think to yourself, you know, we're all human beings here. What would you do? What would you do if you were put into this war? Would you play by the rules? Wouldn't you play by the rules? If you were granted, think of it this way also. If you were given great power, but told nobody can know about it, but you could at any moment, people can know about it, but it's a rule, you can't. What do you do? Would you break the rule? Wouldn't you break the rule? I like those what ifs. What if you were given Superman's life? What if you were given Batman's life, but you had to be secret about it? Nobody could know you even exist. Would you break the rule or not? I'm not saying if anybody breaks the rule, but anyway, rules. And what's up, Firestorm? Jeff Johns did work for Marvel before DC. Yes, he did. Okay, what original Venom back? I didn't want Flash to lose this. Well, you can't have both. You can't have both. Best of both worlds, man. You cannot. Behind the scene war doesn't have the same ring to it. It does not. And what's up, Slime? So basically, like, no, it is not at all. Tevya, don't even compare my world to Marvel. It is not even close. Sounds cool. I'm gonna have to start reading another comic, other than like SM Down. I do not think you'd be disappointed. I really, I think it would be real. You would enjoy it, especially because I've seen your comments on a lot of books. I think you'd enjoy it. Check out Celestial Falcon issue #1. It will be available on Kindle soonish, I believe. So if you have Kindle, you can get it that way. There's physical and I believe digital available now. Check it out. Last Ember Press. Hey, speaking of yourself, I'm on a higher plane of existence. Oh, hey, speak for yourself. I'm on a higher plane of existence. Ha, ha, ha. Yes, you are, actually. And we got Bravo in the comments. Was I supposed to be here tonight? Do you want to be here tonight is a better question. Do you want to be here tonight, Bravo? Let me know. You won't be able to because I just remembered I'm not. You let me know in the comments, and then I just slowed my computer down to log in anyway. Let me know. I say tell your loved ones. Do you tell your loved ones and put them at risk, Tevya? It depends on the rule. Like if then I'll lose my power. That's true. You don't know what the rules are. It could be either way. That was Skype. But yeah, it could be. I mean, maybe you lose your powers, or maybe who knows? You don't know. That's the thing. The rules are there, but you don't know what the ramifications are. Powers? Could the world explode? Could lizards come out of Mike Talika's ears? I mean, you don't know. You don't know. See, that's the thing. You don't know. You have to break the rules to find out. Or don't break the rules so you don't find out. Speaking of what if, I'd like to see a what if scenario for Infamous where Cole, I'd like to see Marvel bring back what if. He worked for Marvel and DC at the same time before he went exclusive. Avengers. Yes, I remember his run on Avengers. Maybe something bad happened. You don't know. I try to trick someone else into doing so. I can. Not if everybody else has the same fears you do. Not if everybody else worries. And it could still impact you because you tricked somebody else into doing it. You're still involved. You can't listen. If you are a part of it, I mean, what if it impacts you then? You trick somebody else into doing it, right? But what if it impacts you also? What if it impacts everyone? Then you trick somebody into doing it, and you're still going to suffer the ramifications. See? Got to think outside the box, dude. I am 200 steps ahead of you. Trick somebody else to do it, try to reset, and there is no time reset. I don't invent cosmic cubes or what other things there, or Infinite Crises. I don't do any of that. So there is no redo. There's no reset button either. So don't say, well, you can hit a reset button. There's no reset button. In reality, there's no reset button. You do something like right now, I'm going to say black. Can't take that back and change it to blue. I said black before. There's no reset button. Same thing. Same thing. There's no reset button. You do something, you break something, the ramifications echo. Although it would be cool to have time travel. He started at DC though with Stars. Oh, he did Stars and Stripes. I didn't know that. Gotta go. I like Stars, and I remember the covers for Stars and Stripes. I remember that. So anyway, we got the previews books today. Now I don't really look at. Okay, you're talking about that. I'm not talking about Venom anymore, Tevia. I'm getting issue 151, 152. I'm going all the way through after Venomverse. After Venomverse, I'll know if I'm going to continue it or not, which is where I was going. So I went and looked in the previews book today, and Generation's coming. And Generation is a 10-issue, 10 issues within 2 months series. So if you do the math, there's anywhere from 8 to 9 weeks, depending on how many Wednesdays are in each month, unless there's 2 months in a row that have 5 Wednesdays in it, which it's a possibility. I did not check the calendar. I'm actually going to do that before I open my mouth because it starts in August. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then September. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So in 1 week, there's going to be a double up. So 10 issues in 8 weeks. 9 weeks, and each issue is $10. $5.
Jeez.
So you take 10 times 5, and it is going to be, Chris. Oh, okay. You take that 10 times 5, and that is $50 in 2 months for an event that Marvel wants to push out really quickly.
An event which they said that they weren't going to do for how many months?
At least this time they advertised it as 10 issues.
But they said no events.
It's not a. It's part of something I think connected with. I don't think it has universe ramifications. It's not universe ramification like Secret Empire, for example. But I guess since they're doing an 18 months later kind of scenario after Secret Wars ends, which Secret Empire ends, which will be August. I find it hilarious. So you got the $5 books. The first 6 issues are in August. You got the last 2 issues of Secret Empire because Marvel originally it was going to be 9, now it's 10. So issue 9 and 10 are $5 each. So that's 6 books for $5. 7, 8 books already for $5. And I know you guys can argue that Marvel's been doing this for years, and yes, they have. But now they've gotten so comfortable with charging $5 per book. Kind of ridiculous. They said no events after Secret Empire, so if it comes out, but it's true. See, Jay got it. It will come out before Secret Empire ends because Generation starts the first week of August, and Secret Empire doesn't end, and this is pending, of course, delays, until the end of August. So technically, Generations is starting before Empire ends. It's just ending. So technically, you're going to pay $50 for a 10 comic crossover event. I did the math in my head. I'm like, wow. So the last 2 parts to Secret Empire, $5 each. You got 6 books starting Generations off, $5 each, and then the following month another 4 books for $5 each.
That's too much.
That's crazy. If we didn't have DCBS, I probably would not be getting those books. If not for DCBS, I would not even consider Generations. Generations would be out the door. So if anybody is thinking about getting these books, please, to save money, get it from DCBS. But honestly, I really wish I could say don't buy the books and give Marvel a message. But at this point, I don't think anybody gives a crap about. Nobody's doing any messages anywhere. People are buying or people are ignoring, and Marvel's ignoring. So I'm buying them. Because Generations looks cool. I'm probably going to get the connecting covers. And there's apparently a box that you could display them all in. But you have to get that at your local comic shop, which, damn it, we don't have one. So anybody who gets it, let me know, and I'll buy it off for you if it's not ridiculously priced. My birthday is in 18 days. Oh, cool, man.
Oh yeah, the Transformers movie comes out.
That's right. I forgot Stargirl. Yeah, and then everybody's talking about Generations. No, there's no $10 issues, Tevia. They're all $5 each. They already I already checked the solicits for them. I would like to do a solicit video. I'm going to talk with Brant about it and see if we can do a Chris and Brant show on the solicits. See, the solicits come out early on the .com, but I wait for the book so I could have the book physically in front of me because share screening, sometimes it blinks. So I definitely would love to do that. I stopped with events after Axis Firestorm. So did I, but I got sucked into Secret Empire, man. Secret Empire got me. All right, Jeremy, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll catch you on the post live. So why not just buy one of each and just split the cost and then share? Y'all live together. What are you talking about?
Live together. I think what he's trying to say is we split the money.
No. SM down right now. The past couple of years, I've been buying books, so now Michael and I kind of switch places where Michael pays for the books. I did it the first 10 years that we've been on YouTube. Now Mike's doing it for a little while as I'm working from home now and not exactly getting as much as I used to. So Mike kind of took over the comics. So no, either way though, dude, imagine you're one person too. If let's say Mike wasn't here, or if I wasn't here and Mike was buying the books or I was buying the books, for one person alone, that's insane. Regardless, you're giving a good suggestion for people who live with other people that read comic books. That's a great suggestion, especially if you have a loved one, a girlfriend, boyfriend who likes comics, and you guys can split the cost. That's great. But you got to think about the people who are only one in a house or one collector in a house. For the single people, it's wallet suicide. And I still, by the way, just an FYI, I do still buy certain comics. That's why we have Midtown orders as well. But for one person in particular, especially if you're buying, let's say you're Jay and you're not secretly rich beyond your wildest dreams, yeah, it's suicide for your wallet. Jay is rich beyond beyond my wildest dreams. I could only imagine how much money he has. So he gets everything. But imagine if you were working a normal, everyday 9-to-5 job with minimum wage. There's no way. There is no way. And Michael and I both were teachers. So, well, Michael is a teacher. So we get a little bit more than, I think it's more than average pay for teachers, right? So, yeah.
It's a private school. That's why.
And that too. So we don't know what Jay is. Jay has we know what Jay is, but I think Jay has more. There's more to Jay than everybody knows. But I'm not going to say anything because I don't know what it is, and I don't. You know what? It's like the X-Files. You don't open the X-Files unless you're ready to see all of the what's the word I'm looking for? Oh shoot.
Seeing what you believe.
No, stupid, damn it! Why can't I remember what it is? Like opening Pandora's box. I don't want to get involved with Illuminati stuff. Okay, that's for Tevia. Michael, what subject do you teach?
It's
Mike works with children. He doesn't teach they might think you're in high school.
I teach pre-K.
Right.
He's it's math, reading, writing, and sometimes science.
Jay, we don't use the GF word. I mean, if you are, or if you know him, whatever. That's fine. We don't talk about that here. I mean, listen, I don't question how you get your money, and I stay alive another day. So it's fine. That's fine. However you get it, man, you just get it. We are fine with that. We don't question. General education. There you go.
Yeah. Speaking of
that's what I was.
Something did drop this week that I would like to advertise about.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So as of yesterday, I finally was able to do the video and put together Metallica. And
it's about damn time.
Well, now I'd see there behind the scenes of why, and you know why. But I am satisfied with the video, and I am and I like the guitar solo thing. Yeah,
I edited it to my ringtone. No, it's a ringtone. It's on Zedge.
Well, what's this edge so I can have it?
Get it on your phone. You download it.
It's
charging. Well, when you get it, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, because I would like to use it, like, in case if you're not up here to record, and I can, you know.
Right.
But I really enjoyed reviewing Heavy Metal Magazine. And I know I may have repeated myself a couple of times. I mean, it was noticeable when I reviewed the video. But you know what the thing is about reviewing comic books? You don't really notice that you repeat yourself until
it took me a long time. It took me a long time to kind of get into it.
How do you, like, not do that?
Just don't give a walkthrough. Don't give a walkthrough of the comic. Talk about the parts that you really...
Yeah, but then you're missing out some parts.
It doesn't matter, but that's what makes people buy it or not buy it. You talk about the parts you really liked. You talk about the parts you didn't like. You talk about the art. Jay, help me out here while you're in the comments, but I'm gonna continue while you do it. You talk about the parts you like. You talk about the parts you don't like. You talk about the art. You give your feelings on the book, like how it made you feel. Like, I didn't like this because it kind of annoyed me because of this. Or you could be like Tevye and say, I want Peter Parker to be married again to Mary Jane because, Venom is a crybaby now. I wanted Eddie and Flash for some weird reason now. And I have an affinity to still read books that I absolutely hate. Which doesn't make any sense, by the way, Tevye. I don't understand.
That's a mouthful to tell my alter ego that.
But I'm just saying, there's that. I still don't understand. If you hate a book so much, wouldn't you not stop reading it?
Well,
I mean, I hated Superman, and I still read it, but I didn't complain about it. I just said it was shit and let it go.
If you don't like the story, like, you could say, okay, like, I like how I did but I'm sort of on the fence with the book, It's not like advertise and not buy the book. I mean, there are some people who may like stories, and there are other people who may not like the stories, But the thing is, you don't want to go out there bashing the book, because then that just...
Well, usually I have a policy. If it's a big two book, any comic book, if it's no good and there's no good qualities to say about, like, there's no saving grace, no review is better than a bad review, which is why on Dark Avenger review, if you notice, whenever it's a comic I don't like anymore and I'm dropping, I just say I'm dropping, and I just drop it.
That's why I'm Frontline Live. When we do our top 5 and everything, I say uninteresting book instead of just the worst book, because I don't like to bash on books, because granted, there are authors and writers out there who work hours and hours on the book, and you don't want to bash on their hard work or anything, but when push comes to shove that it's not a good story, then I'll just say, well, look, I mean, I won't buy it, but I'm not trying to tell other people they shouldn't buy it, because there are other people who may like the book, and there are some other people who may not like the book.
SM Down, just a little background. Tevye wants Dan Slott to quit the book. He wants basically renew your vows to be the main book again, and that's just unfortunately because of the heads at Marvel not going to happen, especially Joe Quesada, who does not want Peter Parker and Mary Jane married ever again.
But just going back to what I was talking about. So if you would like to see more stuff about the Mike Talica, it's the Heavy Metal Magazine, issue 280 of Mike Talica's debut, because that's the official debut of Mike Talica.
I just get honest, but there is a difference between being critical and bashing. It's true, but usually I don't do bad reviews. I try not to. I mean, I've done a few, especially the first 100 reviews. I did a lot of them. But nowadays, especially, if I can't find something nice to say at all, I usually just say I'm dropping it because I just don't like it anymore. The art's bad. I mean, you guys see our worst picks. You see how we do it. We are, honest, blunt, to the point, and that's it. To be fair, the heads of Marvel probably will change this. Oh, to be fair, SM Down, they should. I mean, DC's changed a few times already. I do them, but it's about facts. Exactly. If you have good, solid facts, it's, we're press. And what's the one thing a news person is always told? The facts are what matters. If you have the facts, that's all that matters. Just have the facts and make sure they're not fiction.
Well, yeah.
But I agree. I think that, DC kind of shook things up a little bit and changed up their staff a little while back. I think Marvel could do the same. Mike, how insane was Heavy Metal Magazine since Grant Morrison is the editor-in-chief? I actually purposely started buying it from issue 280, which is where Grant Morrison took over.
Yeah. But for Mike Talga's character, I mean,
You talk about it in general, what you thought.
Well, when I read the magazine, I thought it was, I mean, there were like nudity and stuff.
If you've watched Heavy Metal, the movie,
it is pretty insane and
but in a good way.
In a good way, but it is very adult only should read.
Oh yeah,
that's the point of it.
They come in plastic on purpose.
Yeah, but it was interesting though. I'm really looking forward to looking into issue number 281 and hearing Mike Talga's thoughts about 281.
Grant Morrison is not on Action Comics right now, Tevye. Grant Morrison has officially quit doing American Comics. He says that American Comics, I forgot, there was an interview with him at the Heavy Metal booth, and he's like, he wanted a break from them, so that's why he became the editor-in-chief over at, Heavy Metal. So congrats to him. I'm happy he's happy at Heavy Metal, and best of luck. But I don't think I think he actually said, I'm not doing American Comics anymore. So, I mean, that's up to Grant. I mean, we did have a lot of things to say about Grant Morrison when he did certain characters. I did like All-Star Superman, though. As crazy as it was an Elseworld tale. I thought it was pretty good. That's just my opinion.
Even with Amazing Spider-Man, I mean, there was sometimes it was on and off, but the recent Amazing Spider-Mans, like, not now, like there were New Year vows. I'm talking about, like, the like his different character personality Spider-Man, like what book I'm talking about. That's where I was kind of like, okay, like the attitude kind of was a little, but that doesn't mean not to buy the book because other people might like that different personality. Right. It's just for my taste, I didn't like it because there are people who have different tastes of the comic book.
Right.
So you can't just say.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't just say that. They should do this, and that because they got everything pinpointed down already.
Right. Now,
to make it sell.
Now I'm going to go from bottom to top. All-Star Superman was okay. I don't see the hype that everyone else has for it. Personally, I agree with you, Jay. I liked it. I thought it was good. Out of Elseworld Tales, though, I could give you a bunch that I like better. Superman, Year One, is it considered? The hardcover, where there's 3 volumes of it, is that considered Year One? Or Superman 1 or Earth 1 Superman? I forgot. Whatever that hardcover is, I put that above it. I love the one where What If Superman Crashed in Gotham. That was another one where he became Batman and then became Superman. There are a lot of Elseworlds that are very, very interesting. But it was good. I'm not. A lot of people either loved it or hated it. I think it was. I'm in your boat where it was good. I enjoyed it, but then it fell into obscurity of everything else. In the end, Superman dies. No, not really a spoiler there. I mean, Superman Earth 1. Thank you. Did you ever watch Spawn animated series? I did watch 1 or 2 episodes. SM Down. I was a Spawn fan. No, I knew what you meant, Jay. Superman Earth 1. I got that. The animated movie. See, I have the animated movie. I think I did not watch it in its entirety yet. But unlike that movie, I watched Superman, Batman, Public Enemy, Superman Doomsday right away, Superman, Batman, Apocalypse right away because I love the whole Supergirl idea. Superman and the Elite, or versus the Elite. I watched that. I still Superman Unbound. I watched.
I still think in that Death of Superman, they should have added the other Superman.
Well, that would have made the movie too long. You would have had to have stretched it into a trilogy,
or make it into a trilogy. Or maybe have a Super Bowl.
Not a trilogy, really. A 2-movie set. Because one, you could have the death and the funeral, and then the other one would be the reign.
You know something? They should do a Superboy movie. The one with the leather jacket and all that stuff.
I don't even know how they're going to bring Connor back. If they're going to bring Connor back. I don't even
know how broken he is. I mean, he's won this character.
He's gone. And he's missing. Everybody thinks he's with Ozymandias. Mr. Oz.
No, how would he be with Ozymandias?
Because Tim is there, and Cassie disappeared, and John and so Connor's gone. Bart's gone.
So you think they're gonna come back something different?
I think since they introduced John Kent as Superboy now, I think if Connor comes back, he will be somebody else. He will not take the mantle of Superboy again.
See, that's. Well, let's hope for something better.
He could be Superman 2, technically. He is
Superman 2. Why would you make it
because
2?
He technically is older.
Yeah, but he should be something else, like superhuman.
Or it's like what Jay said.
Superhuman.
There are other names that he can go by still. I think there's a lot of other names that Connor can go by, and still keep the S shield. Speaking of Spawn, who would like to see play Spawn in the reboot? I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. Bart Allen, yeah, I know. I said Bart's missing. Superman Red Sun deserves an. Superman Red Sun was another good what if. I will say that. Did you ever watch Justice League Doom? That's my favorite anime. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I have everything animated movie wise.
That's one with
even
Supergirl
Wonder
in it,
Woman.
right?
We officially have caught up. Wonder Woman. I'm missing. I think I'm missing the New 52. I'm missing the New 52 version, which I believe is Justice League Dark Side, and the Throne of Atlantis. Other than that, I have everything else.
Well, don't forget Justice League Dark.
Well, you have to get that.
Well, that's part of the series.
That's true.
I'm trying to get that as we
If we get to Target, I'll get Mike to get that. We could have did. I mean, you are right, Tavia. Technically speaking, we could have 2 Superboys. That's also true.
I don't know.
Justice League New Frontier was another good one, though. I'm trying to think if there were any. Nope. The Batman movies are really good also. I only see a reboot of Spawn if they go... of course they're going to have to go R-rated SM down. There's no other way. No other way. In the Spawn-verse, everything has to be rated R. In my opinion, though. We lost Bravo. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send her an invite and see if she is going to join us. Because I did not see a reply from Bravo in quite a time. I don't know if she disappeared. And we got Rebel Comics, Larry Higgins in the comments. What's up, Larry? How are you doing this awesome Friday? Beautiful weather. I hope it's beautiful weather for you too, man. I don't want to insult if it was bad weather for you, but this for us it was beautiful weather. I think Invincible anime series. Invincible is getting a movie series, Tevia. The first one was PG-13, even though Todd had all the power. I guess he did it at that time because he wanted it to sell. But if they do redo a Spawn, I want it rated R. Absolutely rated R. And do not make John Leguizamo, what do you call it? Oh, God, why did I forget his name? When the Deadpool animated series comes out, who should voice Deadpool? Nolan North or Ryan Reynolds? It'd be cool if Ryan Reynolds did it, but I mean, if Nolan North does it, well...
Ryan Reynolds has to, you know...
I think Nolan North would be fine also. He did the Deadpool's animated stuff before, so... Either way. I'm okay with either or, honestly. Violator. Thank you, Tevia. Yeah, John Leguizamo should not play Violator. Ryan Reynolds, until he dies, no one else should voice the character. I thought that the other character's voice was good. I think Connor can be used. Could use Alan Scott's old name, Sentinel, which is true also, and he could keep the S shield. Or he could become Power Boy. He would become the first Power Boy. That is true. I wouldn't mind if Michael J. White came back to be Spawn. I'd be all right with that too. What's your top 5 current favorite series from DC? Top 5 from Marvel. DC is Action Superman. Let's see. Action Superman. I'm thinking of all the series I read from them. Action Superman. Nightwing. Detective. And I'll say Super Sons for now, because Super Sons is fun. Marvel is, well, let's see. Marvel's a bit harder. Marvel, I got to really think, what are my top 5? I don't really do top 5, man. You know, I'm the wrong person to ask, and Jay will probably be laughing at that, but it's true. I'm very bad at that. But the X-Men books, I would go Gold and Blue. Spider-Man, I'm waiting to see what Spectacular is going to be like. Old Man Logan looks interesting. All New Wolverine is pretty good right now. It's a lot of X books because that's really all I'm reading from Marvel. What would be a fifth? What would be a good fifth? I don't know. Yeah, technically it's the X books. That's just the way it is. It's the X books. Because really, Spider-Man, I mean, Tevye is going to jump for joy when he hears this, but I'm on the cusp of dropping Amazing physically. Even with Alex Ross's covers, it's not worth the $5 or the $4 times 2. So it's $8 a month. I think it's back to only once a month, Amazing Spider-Man. But still, not worth the $4 for a cover. I'm not really enjoying the comic. And if Spectacular blows it out of the water, and Renew Your Vows right now was okay, but I don't know where we're going to be in a few months, I'll probably end up dropping Amazing. If 25-year-old Dick Grayson could fight 25-year-old Bruce, who would win? It would be a draw, because Bruce trained Dick. So it would be a draw. Spider-Man 2099, I'm not even really reviewing that book anymore because it's not 2099. It's just not 2099. I guess you could say Renew Your Vows would be my number 5 because it's okay for now, but I don't like what I'm seeing for the future. Last time we seen Connor, he went off with Harvest. Yeah, but that's not now. Again, Jay, I just would like to point out that is the New 52 Connor, not the one from, the Reign of the Superman. And Bart went back to the future, and Cassie just walked away. Cassie walked away, and that Bart was Bart Tor. That wasn't Bart Allen. That was Bart Tor. They erased that person's memories and made him believe he was Bart Allen, but he wasn't Bart Allen. So technically, that wasn't Bart. So it wasn't the pre-New 52 Connor. It wasn't the pre-New 52 Bart. So technically, out of those 3, I would say Cassie is the only one that, if she came back, would have to have her memory, remember everything. But I think Connor and Bart got lost in the stream with Wally. I think that they would have to revamp. I think they have to bring back the pre-New 52 versions of them because there's no way. I mean, did we not like? I mean, I love the one where it was Superboy from. Wow, it's been a while now, so I can't remember. Convergence. I love the Superboy book. Why didn't we get that Superboy back? Yeah, but they can be the originals with... Yeah, that's true. Alter the history and bring them back. That is true. But Bartor, I think he would have been better as the reverse Kid Flash and bring back Bart. Have Bart stuck in the time stream too. But Connor, yeah, you could retcon his past. That is true. Get rid of that stupid red suit that they gave New 52 Connor, that's for sure. If Batman Beyond met Bruce Wayne and they fought, probably Bruce would win that one. What was the first comic each of you ever read, and how old were you when you got it?
I've said this many times.
No, first comic I ever read was a Spider-Man book. I was too young to remember.
No, you read Superman.
He said first book we read, not first book that started our collection. I read comics. I read Spider-Man comics way before I started collecting comics.
First book read. I don't even.
Come on. Oh. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. We figured it out. We figured out the kerfuffle. It was a kerfuffle. We'll unkerfuffle after the show. So, younger Bruce and Terry met a few times, and Bruce won. I didn't even have to see that to know that Bruce would win. And then he came back to the future. Oh, give me that. But yeah, so I personally, I started with Spider-Man reading, and then when I started collecting, it was Superman. Superman Forever was my first book. You read several also.
No, I can't remember what the first one was. Actually, I don't even remember what the first one was I read. I mean, I remember going from video games to comics.
You started Batman. I think you were getting it. You started reading Batman during No Man's Land.
I didn't like Batman.
You didn't like it, but that was one of the first books you read.
Gee, I don't really remember.
You don't remember?
It probably was a Spider-Man book.
He don't remember.
It was the Maximum Carnage series.
So let's go into video games for a moment, because we're rounding out the show very soon. We're gonna probably be an hour this week because it's been a very minor week, very short on comics, very short on things other than the news with Celestial Falcon, which I hope everybody gets a copy and enjoys it and loves it and makes a video about it and reviews it. And I hope you guys enjoy it, especially. I'll say that a second time. So Friday the 13th dropped the game. Now, we didn't get it yet. Michael and I had it as a pre-order. I canceled it because of bugs. But I would love to know in the comments, because I know Tevya has PS4. I know a few of you, I mean, even if you have Xbox or PC, all of the Friday the 13th connect. Are the bugs fixed is the question I want to know. Because I'm not ordering Friday the 13th until I know the bugs are fixed. I see a lot of people, as we speak right now, are live streaming the hell out of that game and having a blast. They're having a blast with the game, but I heard there were a lot of bugs. Does anybody know if that was fixed? What game studio that isn't Rocksteady Studios do you think could make a great Superman game? I have no clue. We got Sweet Exorcist in the comments. What's up, Sweet? So I was looking at you. Did you see any gameplay of the Friday the 13th game yet?
I saw one gameplay, which looks
if you
pretty
say Dashy,
insane.
I swear.
No.
Because Dashy shared 2 of them already.
I'm talking about other gameplays.
Okay.
Not everything's always Dashy.
And I have no clue about Darksiders, Tevya. I got to get the other 2.
And with you and Markiplier,
from what I've seen, no. Okay, so Firestorm says no, the bugs are still there. Firestorm, are you getting the game? Go ahead.
I didn't even.
I'm just asking Firestorm if he's getting the game. Go.
What I like about the game is that, see, there are 2 ways you can play the game. You can play as the person who you're running away from Jason, and then you got to hide before he finds and kills you. But what I would really try is to be the Jason that goes after people. Because Jason Voorhees...
It's randomized, yeah.
Well, Jason Voorhees is like my favorite horror movie character next to Mike Myers and Freddy... Well, not Freddy Krueger now because they destroyed him.
Well, they destroyed Jason also in the newer movie. Yes, they did.
We're talking about Rob Zombie was Mike Myers.
No, he also did Friday the 13th. The last Friday the 13th movie was Rob Zombie.
Oh, it was Mike Myers.
No.
I thought it was Mike Myers.
I'm probably.
Well, they should do a Jason versus Mike Myers. I would love to see.
Well, Tevya, I mean that's your preference. For me, see, we were going to get Amnesia, and we decided not to get Amnesia because Friday the 13th was coming out, and it's a $30 game. So we figured, why not wait, buy the game. Oh, great news, everybody! Section 0 made. Remember the Kickstarter we funded, that the artist that we were talking about, Superboy, the artist that's Superboy. Yeah. It got funded. Oh, at the last moment.
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. It went. They literally. There was a story. You know, you get the email replies afterwards. There was a story. They thought they were done. They were asking for $62,000 to make Section 0. That was the goal. And overnight, in less than 24 hours, they made the goal.
Wow.
They made it was. I believe it was 52,000. It went to 65K when all was said and done.
Wow.
Wow is right. I'm excited because the book is going to, from what the pictures show, the book's going to be super thick. They added stuff because the Kickstarter was successfully funded. Oh, man, it's awesome. I think we got the book plate, which was $30. It's the book plate, and all the extras that come with it. Oh, man, but I think that's the end of our Kickstarters. Because we usually have a quota. The next ones would be Niobe, because I know my man Larry's doing a Niobe one very soon. We are definitely doing Niobe because we definitely love the first 3 issues. We need to get those physically, and we're going to do the reward that gives us all the copies physically. And then we had Colton on here who does Tits, Tits, and we're going to back that also. I believe he is going to be there, or they will be doing theirs very soon as well. And those are the last probably 2 Kickstarters we do for a bit until we accumulate a little bit money back. Because, you know, it's not a lot when you back a Kickstarter, but, you know, 20 here, 20 there, 20 everywhere else, and then 30, like I said, for Section 0. Yeah, it does. It starts to add up after a while. The rewards for Kickstarters are amazing, but at the same time, I believe we're still waiting on a few that will be coming soon. We had Cats. We have Pat Shan's. Oh God, which one was that?
And what?
Yes, yeah, you're right. Oh, I hate that I left my mind. I have the name of the book. It's
And why something?
Destiny New York.
Oh,
Destiny New York, and his Clonsters with his fiance Amy got backed last moment as well. So, but that's down the road, I believe. No, Clonsters was the other one. I'm talking about Destiny New York, Jay. We didn't. I believe they're going to be shipping those books out soon. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Kat's other book because we got Kat's books. We got all of Kat's other books. So we got the new one that's coming out. We got Section Zero. We got Terminal from my good friend Troy Brownfield. And that's it. Section Zero with Tom Grummett and Carl Kessel. Carl Kessel? Issue number 4. Yeah, issue number 4 of Like Father, Like Daughter. I will say that. So unless it's Niobe, unless it's Tits, we aren't going to be backing it for a little while just to reaccumulate a little bit of money. Honestly, I found Section Zero through a friend, and the artist/writers did Superboy and Superman, and that's kind of why, back them. But they will be doing a Section 02 in 2018. So I'm looking forward to that. And I love aliens. Anyone who knows me knows I love a good alien book. And it doesn't have to be aliens. So I definitely... Freddy versus Jason was hilarious. Wait, Firestorm, did you answer if you're getting the game or not? Probably not. Maybe if it goes on sale, not really high on my list. Okay. Nope, no opinion yet, Tevye, because I haven't seen enough. The guy that played Sabretooth in 2000 X-Men film played Mike Myers in the Rob Zombie Halloween film.
Yeah, I knew that.
Ash from... What are we talking about? Ash.
There's a Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
Ash would win. He has a boomstick.
I don't know.
He survived the Evil Dead. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. We're thinking on the Friday the 13th game, but I want to have some friends to play with. I don't want to just play with random strangers. So I guess I might be with Firestorm and wait for a sale then, because I don't want to... I thought somebody would be getting it. I know Eagle was talking about wanting to get it, but I don't know if he got it yet either. But I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on Mike if he wants to buy it. If not, we'll wait. Ash would lose. The other two can't die. Ash fought the Undying Dead. Ash would find a way. Do you think the newest Tekken game looks good? I don't do fighting games. It's all you.
I haven't heard about new
Tekken 7.
I haven't seen anything about Tekken 7.
Okay, so Mike can't tell you yet. Next time. Would you ever live stream it? Right now, I'm playing more Borderlands game. Would I ever live stream what? Friday the 13th? Sure, why not? It'd be fun to stream around playing as
Well,
Jason.
I'm waiting for that Crash game to come out because I am really...
Next month. Oh, this month. June.
Yeah, because I am really, really itching to play that game. I've been seeing IGN.
You're fine.
No, you're looking at me like, really? Like, well, it's a good
game. Ryan
Ryan
is? Oh, that's good. So maybe I can play with Ryan. At least that's one person. Firestorm, you got to get it if Ryan and me get it. So this way we can play together.
Also, I can't wait for Sonic Mania to come out, too, and try to...
Sonic Mania was moved, I think, to September, was it?
Oh, come on!
Was it?
No, you told me it was going to June. You gotta be kidding me now.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me find out.
Unless you're talking about the other Sonic game, maybe. Because there is a Sonic that's... Because if Sonic Mania is coming out in September, then I'm done. I'm not gonna...
Let's see. Let us see. Look for Sonic.
I mean, how much more do they have to do?
There's the Metallica stuff.
Well,
there's the Super Sun stuff. Oh, they released... Kotobukiya is going to be releasing a John Kent and Crypto statue, like the Kotobukiya statues.
Oh.
I will be getting those.
I didn't think they ever do Crypto. Wow.
Well, John is a smaller character. No, just find it this way. John is a smaller character, so I guess they put Crypto with him just to even it out. So it would be right around here. Crash Bandicoot is June 30th.
Oh, all the way June. I'm like away, I guess then. Whoa, go up. What was that?
That's Ghost Recon.
No, up. Oh, I thought it was something.
Yeah, that's different. All right, it has to be the next one because these are where we got all the games. How far back did I order this game? I'm sorry, anybody who's saying anything, we'll be with you in a second.
I told you could just type it in.
I'm on that card. Oh, I put the balance card in, yeah. In a second, I will. Okay, I'm gonna do it. There we go. September 17th, 2016.
Oh, come on!
Oh, no. Wait, I ordered it then. Let me click it. It is being released on August 31st, 2017. August.
Oh, great. Now we went from June to August. Where are they going to go next? August to New Year? How much more do they have to do on the game? How much?
Okay. E3 is coming closer and closer. Yes, I'm looking forward to
June 10th?
Oh, here we go. Sonic Mania, August 15th. There, Jace gave it to us already.
I'm waiting for the E3 thing on June 10th.
If that happens, then I will. Wait. Let me see what he means by. What do you mean? I think Ryan. Oh, I think he said if me and Ryan have it, we'll get it. Did you two see? No, I did not see Wonder Woman yet.
August 15th.
All right, so Firestorm. If I get it, I'll let you know because then that means Ryan probably has it, and then we'll play it for sure. Life is Strange. I'm okay without that. E3, I'm looking forward to. Did you guys ever see Legion of Superheroes cartoon? Did we? I don't think so.
With Superboy, right?
No, not the cartoon. Oh, yes. I
don't think I have yet.
Hey, I've been waiting over a year for Star Trek Discovery to actually hit. You know, that's another game that actually got really good reviews. Star Trek VR.
Yeah, but Sonic Mania was said for the spring. Then it's moved to the summer. Now it's moved towards almost the end of the summer. It's like Nintendo just keeps doing that. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I think that's why we also put Star Trek on hold. It's because we don't know that many people that have VR that would get it. I think Ryan is the only friend on my list that has a PlayStation VR as well. And there's 4 spots for Star Trek. That's why I'm going to wait on Star Trek and get
VR?
Jason.
Would Chris be for VR? If it's a VR, I would love it.
We got Entity Edge Network in the house. What's up, Entity? We got to get Alan to get the game. And then Eagle, I think, is getting the game as well. That was supposed to be fall 2016, then January 2017, March, May, and now fall. But with Star Trek, we're going to wait and see if we can get other people to play with us.
I wouldn't be too surprised if they probably wait until Christmas.
Wait, Shadow of War got delayed? How long, Firestorm? I just pre-ordered Shadow of War. I got the Amazon. I mean, I didn't just pre-order it. I pre-ordered it when they mentioned it. I got the Steelbook. When is Shadow of War going till now? Watch that be December.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's good. Save money for August. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts doesn't surprise me. They keep delaying that game. People are just. I already dropped my pre-order.
They just better not delay Crash because that would really destroy me. Because
I want to know. I'm not ending the stream until Firestorm lets me know when the
go
war
on Amazon.
I was just there and it said the same date.
Oh.
Nope, no Kingdom Hearts 3 for a while, man. I'll probably wait for the price. I have several games in my Amazon cart watching them for them to go down. Sniper Elite, Sniper Ghost Warrior. I still have Skyrim.
I'm waiting for Injustice 2 to come out with all the DLC.
That we're waiting for the DLC, though. BioShock, which BioShock is $25.
I think November, but I could be wrong.
Damn. Well, then we don't have to worry for a while. I don't know. I might get the new Call of Duty game also because it's World War II.
Why do all these games get delayed? Why? What about Destiny 2? Wasn't that supposed to be coming out soon?
September. I think. When is Destiny 2?
Adam was talking
Chris, your grandchild will. Yeah, exactly. My grandchild's going to get Half-Life 3. I'm waiting on that. That's never going to happen probably, but I swear one day Valve will get their heads out of their asses.
Galaxy 3.
That's Nintendo. Valve needs to get their heads out of their ass and finish the freaking Half-Life world. There's a BioShock sequel. There's no BioShock sequel yet. There's just BioShock, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite all together in one collection, which I would like to get.
All right. Well, we're real.
No, I was just mentioning it.
Oh.
But yeah, we got a few games. Star Trek, like I said, Star Trek VR. We're holding it September 8th. So September is when I'll probably be getting Destiny. So that's probably going to take the place of Shadow of War. But BioShock Collection is amazing. Yeah, I'm going to get that. But right now, Amazon says 1 to 2 months. So I don't want to buy it now and wait 2 months. But what other game? What was I talking about? I forget what I was even saying now because I threw myself off. But I want to see Half-Life 3 done. Shadow of Mordor sequel. Shadow of War was delayed this week, slipped out of its August release date, falling into a much more crowded October 10th slot. Well, you know what? I might cancel it then. I might cancel Shadow of War of Mordor and just get the regular edition for Christmas.
I'm gonna go with that with Sonic Mania if they change it one more time, because that's just crazy, you know.
I'm playing BioShock 1, but haven't went back to it because the environment creeps me out. I might do that. I mean, I'm waiting for them to allow you to stream it. That's why I haven't bought BioShock yet, is because there was for some reason, a bug on the stream, and you can't stream that game for some weird reason. So, I don't know. But I mean, by now I'm sure that bug was fixed. But so it's coming out at the same time as South. Oh, I'm not getting South Park. I gave up on that game too. I think I'm actually going to give up.
You loved the game, the last one.
I did, but I'm saying I gave up. I'm waiting because they keep delaying it. I wonder if I was going to get again. I'm not. I didn't even like Outlast 1, to be quite honest. I was gonna get, like I said, Amnesia for the PS4, but then we saw that Friday the 13th came out, and we were like, nah, we already played most of Amnesia. No point to buy the game to start all over again. At least if we're gonna start something, we could do something that's multiplayer related, have some fun. So anybody who would like to get the Friday the 13th game, Michael and I are going to look it up after this live stream. I mean, I might stream a little bit of it. I don't know. We'll see. In case anyone was wondering, Wonder Woman, hell of a lot better than... I believe that, Alan. I believe that 100%. So. Yeah. But I will say that Division's latest update has changed the playing field quite a bit. But I'm glad Division's still around. I'm just not as into it as I was before. I got the Rainbow Six game. As you guys know, I got the Season 1 and 2 pass.
We have a gaming channel, Frontline Gaming Zone.
We do, yeah. Frontline Gaming Zone. Chris, did you watch Monster Hunter Stories Ride on anime yet? No, but I actually will be, because I found out that Monster Hunter, what do you call it, was an anime, so I will be. You guys remember the ET game?
We don't talk about that.
There is one... Right, and Firestorm right now, because I'm taking a break from gaming.
Yeah,
Firestorm is doing Assassin's Creed 2, which I believe you're going into Assassin's Creed 3 after Firestorm, or are you taking a break and going into something else? But Firestorm's been doing amazing work on Frontline Gaming Zone. I took a bit of a break. As you guys know, I wanted to get more deep into my comic work again before going back into any gaming. I haven't gamed in a while. I've played Division with Alan and our friend Fox, but other than that, I haven't really played anything deep. I mean, look at the games. They're piled up. All those blue cartridges are games that I have not played yet, that I want to have fun and play on my own leisure and not have to worry about doing deep walkthroughs. It's like Pokemon Digimon. Oh, okay, that's awesome, Jay. Then I got to check that out. But I mean, obviously my walkthroughs are not going to be your standard walkthrough. Then if I want to have fun, I'm going to have fun and screw it. If people don't like it, then they won't watch it. But I'm going to be going meticulous with a lot of my games, and people might find that boring. Like Prey has 108 side quests while you're doing the main quest, and I plan on doing every single one because I want to have fun if I'm going to play a video game. Will I stream it? Maybe, but I probably won't be streaming it like I said before, I'm not a walkthrough guy. That's not me. That's just not how I am. But I am a person who doesn't mind, streaming while I'm playing. But I'm not going to stream the way the internet says I'm supposed to stream. I'm going to do it my way. Prey is really long, but really good. I'm doing the trilogy. Okay, he's doing the trilogy. 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. Yeah, and Firestorm doesn't even have his mic on. Firestorm talks in the comments. So, we'll see. we'll see. But right now, I'm really focused on the comic side of my life. So we'll see. I might stream every now and again. But really, Firestorm's done a lot of amazing work. If you haven't checked out Frontline Gaming Zone, go check it out. Firestorm has been working his butt off on Assassin's Creed 2. I believe you finished before that. You finished what game? You did the Order. He finished the Order for us. I started the Order. He finished it. And I think you're doing Final Fantasy on your channel. There's a lot of stuff Firestorm's doing game related right now. Persona 5, I can't get into that game. I saw it. Not my type of game, honestly. Just not my thing. We did get the new VR game, Farpoint. I just haven't had a chance to get on the VR to play it. And that's something I probably would want to play before I stream just to see how crazy it is. But I'm glad we got the VR, I mean, and everything. But we need to get some VR games now. And Farpoint's the first. Hopefully Star Trek will be soon after. I wish Jay had a PS4. It'd be fun to have Jay working with me. Jay, we could work on the freaking Enterprise together. Dare I say Wonder Woman movie is the best. You can dare to say what you like, man. I'm for it. The link to Frontline Gaming Zone is on our About page. Yep. On YouTube under Frontline Network. On the right-hand side. That's right. The link is there. And there's a lot of gameplay on there. I started Doom. I think Firestorm said he was going to finish Doom for me also. So all the games that I haven't finished that I stopped playing, Firestorm's going to finish. I did a lot. We did a couple of things on Frontline Gaming Zone. I'll probably casually post stuff on there, but not as deep as I was before because I'm deep in the comics. Like I said, Old Man Logan, Secret Empire, issue number 3, up now if you'd like to check those reviews out. I will not buy a $400 system to play a few times. This is understandable, Jay. I understand. And it's a $400 system, a $500 VR edition, and then a $60 game. So you're talking about almost $1,000 up front. We didn't do that up front. We paid the $400 years before we paid the I believe it was $400 for the VR. So, yeah, it's a lot of money, Jay. I would say borrow it from your nephews if they have a PS4 and just buy the game instead. Save a lot of money. But VR, again, and this is something I tell everybody who asks me what I think of the VR. VR, this is the first step into VR. Just like PS2 was the first step into high-def gaming. Just like PS4K is the step into 4K. The PlayStation VR and everything else is the first step into VR. So it's not perfect by any means. So there's a lot to go before VR truly feels, the way we envision it, where we feel like we're there. But I would try out my nephew's. Do it, man. If your nephew has it, go for it. I paid $400 for an extra 80p on Zelda. Nice. Reason why I'm not getting the VR. Exactly. See, Firestorm's waiting for it to get upgraded and better because it's the first version. I just didn't want to wait. And I gotta say though, and you played it too, it's very immersive. You really do feel like you're there. I mean, obviously you're in a 3D world and it's fake, but it really does amazing.
Very amazing.
Mm-hmm. What game have you never managed to beat? I beat everything. Pac-Man can't be beaten.
I know. Well, that's why I never beat.
Same thing, Jay. I beat every game I've ever played. I've never not beat. Maybe not on stream, but I beat them. Yes, I have. One game I really want to play, and I haven't because I know it ruined the franchise, Dead Space 3. I played 1. I played Extraction. I played 2. I heard 3 ruined the franchise.
Dead Space 3.
3 ruined the franchise. 3 tried to pull a Resident Evil 4, change the horror to action, and it was bad.
Oh, this is news to me because I could have sworn I saw you play it once. I don't know.
But I haven't played it, so it doesn't count. No. 2 was the best because you get to go back to the Ishimura.
Oh, is that the one? Man. Is that the one where you go to hell in the end and you face that girl? The one where you go underground and you face
and you face your wife.
Oh, that was sick. If they could make a movie of that, oh, that would be awesome.
I am observed. I have to finish it. Yeah, I'm obsessive compulsive. I have to finish it. Yeah. I feel the same way, and that's why. That's another reason why. You see all those games? It's like I have this urge, and when I start something, I have to finish it. I have to end it. I need a. That's why when I did and that's why I stopped gaming, because I noticed that what Jay said. I felt that when I was doing Resident Evil 4. I beat Resident Evil 4 in 3 parts, or 2 parts, maybe even, because I needed to finish the game. Final Fantasy VIII, I rage quit. Wow. I finished Final Fantasy X at least. Never played 10-2 yet, though. But I had to finish that game. I couldn't not finish it. So I finished it, and I was like, God, I'm never going to do that again. That's when I started saying, you know what? Maybe gaming and me need to go our separate ways for a little bit. I played from Odyssey all the way up. I didn't play Final Fantasy VIII. I went from Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy X. I also played oh God, why did the name leave me? Because there was only 2 of them too. What game? It was on PlayStation, and I swore by it. It was 2 discs long. Oh no, it was 1 disc. I forgot, but it was a really good game. Are you getting Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition, where you get to play Duke Nukem? I have Bulletstorm. I didn't know they were doing that.
Yeah, they were. Joey told me that.
Extremely OCD here. Reason why I finishing your games. It was driving me crazy. It was driving Firestorm nuts. So he had to finish my games. Oh, I know a game I never finished that I have to finish one day. Alien Isolation.
Oh.
I never finished that because I got really busy. So that's the game I'm going to finish one day, is Alien Isolation. Firestorm is not finishing that game for me, that's for sure.
You're giving the boy more work.
And then they're already talking about an Alien Isolation 2.
Oh, boy.
What do you be streaming next week, Alan? Alien Isolation? I think so, too. I just want to make sure. And now they're trading tips. But anyway, guys, we're going to head off. Thank you guys so much for being here with us once again for another episode of Dark Avenger Live. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys will have a great week, and we will see you guys back here again next week for another episode. I'm dangerous, though. Get really competitive. That's all. I don't even know. Good, because I'm going to do that game. So take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here next week. Frontline, we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. If you're new, subscribe. If you're old, notification bell. If you have both, thank you. And don't forget, Celestial Falcon is on sale now. Pick up a copy if you have not picked up a copy already. And we'll see you guys soon. We're all around Comic Frontline. Maybe I'll go on Frontline Gaming Zone and start Prey or something at some point. Got to make sure Firestorm isn't streaming, though. Very important. Not to get in Firestorm's way. So, till then, guys, take care. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you on Tuesday live.
Yep.
And Monday, we will see you guys for Dark Avenger. And tomorrow, the haul will be up. Regardless whether Midtown's package comes or not, we will have a haul video up by Sunday morning. Take care and have a great weekend. See you guys then.
Hey, everybody.